Pilates class this evening. Pilates, if you're not familiar with it, is a form of exercise. It uses our core. It allows us to stand taller, which gives us more confidence. It corrects our alignment, so we're not hurting our hips or our knees. It's just a fantastic form of exercise. And if this is the first time doing it, I'm proud of you. Yay, congratulations, you found it. And I'm just really happy to guide you through this class today. So let's start on our backs. And we're just gonna give ourselves a big stretch. If you've been studying a lot, I know finals are coming up. We've been hunched over on our desk. Give yourself a big stretch. And then on your exhale, pull your knees into your chest. You can give yourself a little rock side to side. Maybe that feels really nice. You can roll through your feet, opening those toes. Yeah, and then let's stretch it out again, nice and long. And let your breath go. You can even let your lower back lift up, just for now. Oh, nice and tall. This really nice energy moving through our bodies. And then pull your knees into your chest. And again, if you want to give yourself a rock, maybe you like to bring your feet up to the sky, happy baby. Let those knees fall in toward your chest. Oh, I'm finding that rock. Just whatever is helping your tight body, or just any areas that need a little love this evening, yeah, we're going to give it to them. And bring your feet down to the mat. Take a breath, and on the exhale, drop your knees over to the right side and let your hand fall to the left. So we're going to line up our shoulders. So I'm not going to let this opposite shoulder lift up. So maybe your knees are a little lifted from the floor, and that's okay. We're just opening this waist and our hips. Take a big breath here. And exhale, let it go. And then come back through center and over to the other side. Nice and light. You might feel some cracking here. Be really gentle with your body. Take that big breath in. Then exhale, let it go. And then come back through center. We're going to bend our knees. Our hands are going to come down by our sides. Reach your fingers down toward your heels. If your shoulders are lifted up by your ears, go ahead and drop them down. Hands pressing firmly into the floor. We're going to bring our right leg into a chair position. So in chair, we want our knee right over our hip. Yeah, and you can stretch out through those toes. And we're going to flex our foot. And then point the foot. And let's do that again. Nice flex and point. Then we're going to take that foot and extend it up to the sky. Now, if your leg doesn't bend all the way, tight hamstrings, you can have a slight bend. That's fine. And then flex the foot. And point the toe. And flex the foot. So we're getting through the Achilles, all the way through those toes. Nice. Bring those legs into chair and then drop it down. Take a breath. On your exhale, left leg into chair, knee right over that hip. And then flex that foot. And then point. And then flex it. Getting all the cracks out. And a point. And then extend your leg. It could have a slight bend. And once again, moving to that heel, all the way flexing and pointing and flexing. All that tightness we're getting rid of. Point it out, into chair, and drop it down. Nice job. Take your fingers up to the sky. Now shoulders, we don't want them to lift up toward the ears. We want to drop them down. Arms are nice and tall. Yeah, and this belly is going to fall down. So we have this nice strong base. Take a breath. On the exhale, we're going to tuck our chin into our chest and reach our fingers right toward our knees. Drop those shoulders down so we're not hunching. Nice and light. Chin into the chest and then slowly roll it down. Fingers up to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, chin in the chest. Take a look at those knees. And then roll it down. One more time here. Inhale. Exhale, chin into the chest. Reach those fingers. And this time we're going to extend our right leg. And we're really going to work hard to get these knees even. And then flex that foot. And point the toe. And drop that foot down. Lift the chest a little higher. And then roll it all the way down. Fingers to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, chin into the chest. Reach those hands. And then here goes the left leg. All the way out. Knees are nice and even. You're looking either at the belly button or your knees. Flex your foot. Point the toe. Drop the foot down, lift the chest up, and roll it all the way down. How did that feel? Nice. Palms facing each other, let's make some little tiny circles. Make sure you feel those shoulder blades on the floor. And then circle in the other direction. So our core is working. We're starting to stretch our limbs out, our arms, our legs are going to go out next. Reach those hands nice and tall. Take a breath. Exhale, chin into the chest. Oh, let's take a look at those knees. Once again, right foot. And this time, just set it down. And then the left foot. And then set it down and lift that chest and roll it down. Fingers to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, chin to the chest. Reach it out and right leg. And down, and left leg, and down. Let's do it one more time. And the right, and down, and the left. Lower it down, lift your chest, and roll everything down. Okay, your core should be starting to slowly warm up. Let's take those legs out now. We're going to stretch them out to the edge of our mat. We're going to squeeze them together so they're not falling apart. Everything's nice and strong through the middle of our spine. Yeah. Fingers up to the sky, drop those shoulders, take a breath. Exhale, chin in the chest. Oh, let's look at our toes. This time, we're going to bring our hands by our side, nice and wide fingers, and push ourselves up. So we want to find that tall spine. Fingers are going to reach to the sky, drop those shoulders down, and reach over toward your toes. So we're not scooping, not yet. We want everything nice and long, and we're not trying to touch nose to knee. We're trying to find this long extension, and this is going to open our hamstrings. If hamstrings are super tight, add a slight bend. Okay, reach it out. Now tuck your chin into your chest, and we're going to roll it down. Now you get to round that spine all the way to the mat. Fingers up to the sky, take a breath. Exhale, take a look at those toes. Hands by your side, nice tall spine. Reach those fingers as soon as you can. Long reach. Tuck the chin and roll it down, down, down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck that chin. Now, if you don't want to use your hands, just bring yourself all the way up. If your legs lift up, please use your hands. Reach it over and roll it down, down, down. Fingers up to the sky. Drop the belly button down. So now we've gotten rid of that overextended arch in the spine. Take your hands here and bring them slightly over the head. Squeeze those legs together, drop the shoulders. This is your decompressed spine. You should be working really hard here. Fingers up to the sky and drop those hands down to the mat. Palms are down, let those shoulders fall down away from your ears and lift your right leg up. And then set it down and lift the left leg up and set it down. Remember, you can always bend that opposite knee depending on how tight those hamstrings are. And down, and lift, and lower, and up. So your upper body is so light on the mat, and your core muscles are starting to work to lift this leg up and down. And up, and down, and up. Let's do two more. Lift up, and down, and up, and down. Squeeze those legs together. Take your hands over your head. All the way reaching. Take a breath. Tuck your chin into your chest, and hands or no hands, roll yourself up. And this is called a roll up. Reach it all the way over. Now round that spine, roll it down. Hands over the head, take your breath. Exhale, chin into the chest, nice and light. How's that body? Is it feeling better already? Yes, all the way down. Let's do one more roll up here. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, take it all the way up. Find that reach, tuck your chin, and slowly bring it down in 4, 3, 2, and line yourself up on the mat. How was it? Nice job. Put your knees into your chest. Oh, give yourself a hug, maybe a little rock side to side. Shoulders are down, feet on the mat, knees to the right, hands to the left. Oh, there's that big ringing out through the spine. So everything should be opening here. The hips, the hamstrings, the waist. Come back through center and over to the other side. Take that big breath. This is where you let go of tension and tightness. Anything that's not serving you well, you can let it go right here. Wring it out of the body. And then come back through center. We're going to bring our knees into our chest. All the way and drop those shoulders. With your head on the floor, we're going to keep our right leg in and extend the left leg away. Right toe is going to come to that left knee. Shoulders are down, you're looking right up to the ceiling. And then bring that knee into the chest. Now leave the left leg in and extend the right foot away. And look at your alignment. Yeah, beautiful. And then pull it in. And then take the left leg out. And now we're just going to change it 4 times. Change those legs for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring your knees into the chest. Take a breath. Exhale. Pull the chin into the chest. Now, you could work from here, or if you like the head on the mat, you could stay there too. So, pulling it in. Keep the right knee in. Extend that left leg. And we're going to change it again. And switch. Switch. Out. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So this is called a single leg stretch. The core is letting these legs go. Chin is into the chest. We're not straining the neck at all. And those legs are light. Keep breathing. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knees in. Lift that nose a little higher. Oh, and then spread it down. Feet on the floor. Extend those arms all the way over your head. Take a breath. Exhale, chin into your chest. Take a look at your toes. Hands or no hands all the way up. Find that reach and then roll it down. So these roll-ups should get easier and easier as the body gets warmer. Inhale. Exhale, take that look. You can always use those fingers, lifting it up, reach it over, and roll it down. Let's do one more roll up here. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, nice and light. Find that reach and roll it down in 4, 3, 2, and back to the mat. Ooh, nice job. Bend those knees. Bring those knees back in toward the chest. We're going to leave the knees in, but this time, as they start extending out, we're going to take the fingers over the head. And hands are not touching. They're going to lay on the floor. They're reaching. My arms are going to do a big circle down the side and come back to my ankles. And then reach it out with an inhale. And exhale, bring it in. And take it out. So this is our double leg stretch. We went from 1 leg to 2 legs. All the way out. And bring it in. Nice. Drop those shoulders away from your ears. You could stay right here or tuck that chin into your chest nice and deep. Let's do 4 more of these double leg stretches. Take it out. Inhale. Exhale, bring it in. And take it out. And bring it in. We have 2 more. Last one. Pull it in. Lift that nose a little higher. Oh, drop that head down. Nice job. Feet to the floor. Extend everything out. Let's do 1 roll up to transition. Hands overhead. Take a breath. Exhale, chin to the chest and help yourself all the way up. Roll over to those legs. And this time we're going to lift our spine nice and tall. Open those arms to a big T and drop your shoulders. So the back is really tight. We don't want to scoop it here. You can always bend those knees to lift the spine. And then take a big twist to the right. Hips didn't move at all. We're rotating through the waist. Pilates is great for building a great waist. And then come back through center. Drop those shoulders. And then over to that other side. Hips are solid on the floor. Come back through center, drop those shoulders, and 2 pulses to the right. So take it for 1, 2, and center. Other side. 1, 2, center. Twist, twist, up. Out, out. Let's do it 1 more time. To the front and out. Finish the set. Come to center. Reach those fingers. And then drop your arms and give yourself a shake. How was it? Nice job. We're going to come onto all 4s. And we're just going to warm up our spine. So we've been pushing it down on the mat. So now we're going to add some fluidity to it. So set yourself up in your box. Shoulders right over your wrist. Hips right over your knees. And scoop your belly. Oh, so we call this big cat stretch. Then we're going to slowly, our body move. So all of this, our legs, our core is so solid. And then slide that hand down. And then take the left hand and slide it out. You're trying to keep your head right in line with the spine, so don't let it fall. Everything's lifted. And set it down. And then again, the right hand, and set it down. And the left hand, and set it down. Find that square. Now we're going to move to our legs, so take that right foot behind you and lift it up hip height. Nice. Don't let the belly collapse. We're pulling it up. We're pushing through those arms. Yes. Set it down to the mat and slide it in. And then the other side. Take it out. Keep lifting, lifting. Hip height if possible. Arms are nice and strong. Drop the foot and slide it in. Let's do that again. Right foot all the way up. And slide it in. And left leg all the way up. And slide it in. Now we are going to put it together. So right hand, left leg all the way up. And bring it in. And switch. And in. So the body is super tight here. That strong core is allowing us to move our arms and our legs. Find all that extension. And breathing. And in. And out. And in. Nice job. Open your knees slightly. Big toes together. Press back into a child's pose. And let's stretch out those arms even a little bit more. Take a big breath here. You can roll that head side to side. Get rid of any tension. And then we're going to come back up to all fours. So I'm going to flip around here. So I have my right hand to the front. And you're going to make that square. So putting shoulders over your wrists, hips over those knees. We're going to push into our left hand and open our right fingers up. Oh, this nice big extension. Now take this top hand, we're going to do a push-up on the back arm, and it's going to reach through, but no touching. So you should have a space between the shoulders and the mat. And then push into that left hand and open all the way back up. And set your hand down. Take a breath. Leave the right hand down and open your left fingers. On the exhale, thread it through. Nice, big, deep push-up here. I'm working my biceps. My left hand's reaching through, but it's not touching. Yeah, hips are lifted. And then come all the way back up. And then drop it down. And take your right hand over your head. Left foot reaches out. And slide it in. And then switch. So you can see how the strong core is allowing us to find all this movement. And then bringing it in. From our square, we're going to take our left foot behind us this time. Toes could be bent or they could be down, but you want a really long extended leg. Left hand presses into the mat and open those right fingers. So we're not collapsing down here. We're trying to lift up on this bottom oblique. Reach those fingers. And same thing, we're going to take our top hand and make that big push-up. Big rotation through the waist. Oh, we're reaching, no touching. And then reach it back up to the sky. Take a breath. Oh, let's do that again. Scoop that belly all the way through. No touching. Big push-up. And then come all the way back up to the sky. And then drop your hand. Leave those hands on the floor and lift up that back leg. So there's that hip height. And this time we're going to drop our elbows in toward the waist. Fingers are nice and wide. Nice. And extend those arms. And then drop them down. We're not trying to touch, but we are working those triceps. And take it down. Oh, and we're also working the glutes and the hamstrings, that whole back leg, right? And lift it up. And down. Nice. And up one more time. And lift it up nice and tall. Set that foot down, slide it in, and let's roll through some cat and cows. Oh, you could push back. What feels nice in your body? Maybe some dropping those hips side to side. And let the breath go. And then when you're ready, come back to your box. This time our right foot is going to come behind us, nice and strong. Right hand is going to stay into the floor and open your left fingers. There's that big rotation. And then exhale, here comes the big push-up. So, touching. And then open it to the sky, nice and big, take a breath. Exhale, scoop it down. Ah, nice and deep. Yeah, come all the way up. We're gonna take that left hand, bring it to the mat, look to the front edge of your mat, and lift your back leg. Hip height if possible, drop those elbows. No touching, but right into the waist. And then lift them up. We're gonna do 6 of them, so take them down for 6. Lift it up, 5, up, 4, 3, 2. This last one, we're gonna hold it. And we're gonna do 8 baby pulses here. So we're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Yeah, feel those triceps? Yes. Extend the arm, drop the foot, oh, slide it in. And some cat and cows, some wiggles. Now, if your wrists hurt, that's perfectly normal if you don't do a lot of yoga or a lot of exercises that you come onto those wrists. So let's give ourselves some circles here. Nice and light, maybe up and down. And the great thing is, if you do more Pilates, or even adding yoga into your exercises, your wrists will get stronger, and you'll feel great. Oh, give yourself a big stretch up to the sky, side to side. And we're gonna come onto our sides. So, we're gonna make a straight line with our body. So my head and my feet are in a straight line all the way down. I'm going to take my ear and set it right on my bottom arm. My top hand is going to be my kickstand, so I'm going to push it in nice and strong, so it's not a weak arm. This arm is very active. And I'm going to lift those feet off the floor. Make sure your head doesn't lift up because it really wants to. The head stays down. Yeah, we're just pulling up. Here's a waist, leg, hip exercise, really strengthening to that whole side of the body. And then slowly set those feet down. Take a breath. Exhale, push your hand down, lift those feet up. Nice. And then slowly take them down. Take a breath. Exhale, lift those feet up. This time we're going to add a little flutter, like you're swimming through the water. If your bottom hip is really sore, you could add a blanket. If you have a t-shirt nearby, you can add some padding. And then bring those legs together. And then slowly drop them down. Take a breath. Exhale, we're going to lift them up, and we're going to start that pedaling. Little flutter kicks. Now, you can stay here if you want to try and test your balance. We're going to take the kickstand hand and bring it to the waist. Oh yeah, it gets a little wobbly, doesn't it? Keep fluttering and take those fingers up to the sky. I know, find the balance. Sometimes you have to fight for it. Little itty bitty swimming. Bring those legs together. And then take your top hand all the way over your head. Give yourself a big stretch all the way through the fingers, through the toes. And lift it up to the sky. And lift your feet now, 1. Lift them 2. Can you go 1 more? Yes, all the way up. Oh. And then drop your hand, drop your feet. Onto your stomachs, hands by your shoulders, press back into that child's pose. And take a breath. Oh, stretch it out. Walk your hands over to one side. So we're going to stretch out those waists, both sides. And then bring it through the center and over to the other side. And you're going to really feel the stretch on the side we just worked. And then back to center, reach those fingers. And then help yourself up and over to the other side. So again, we're going to line up our body nice and light. Fingers light onto the mat. Toes in line with the head and drop that head down. Hand presses into the mat, lift those feet up. And they don't come up very high, maybe 6 inches, maybe. Drop those shoulders, take a breath. You should start feeling the waist working, those legs, and then slowly drop those feet down. Take a breath. Exhale, lift those legs up. Make sure the shoulder didn't lift up with them. When we start getting tense, everything tightens up in this upper body, so we really have to fight to push it down. And then drop those feet. And then lift them up nice and long, and this time we're gonna add a little baby flutter. And the kickstand is here to keep you from rolling, and you always have the option of using the kickstand the whole time. But that arm is really strong, pushing into the floor. Then bring those legs together. And then slowly bring them down. Take a breath. Exhale, lift those legs, and right away into that flutter. Let the breath go. Remember, you always have the option of adding a blanket or some padding under your hip. Bring the legs together and lower them down. Okay, last time, we're gonna lift it up and we're gonna start fluttering. Okay, hopefully you found that balance. If you wanna try it, bring that hand to your waist and keep fluttering the feet. Keep those feet fluttering and bring those fingers up to the sky. These are tiny, right? If they go too big, you're gonna lose the balance. And then hold it there, bring those legs together. Take your top hand, reach it all the way over your head, nice and long, stretching, stretching. And then lift it back up to the sky. Here go the feet, lift one, lift two. I know this last one, lift it up. Slowly lower it down, bring that hand to the mat, onto your bellies, and into that child's pose. Nice job. Oh, stretch it out, reach to those shoulders. And then help yourself up, and we're gonna come onto our backs. This is my favorite part of the class. We've been working this core, working our waist, really working our whole body to lead us to this point, to teasers, my favorite. So, on your backs. Let's find that long body. So we're gonna squeeze our legs together. Ankles, knees, and thighs are pulling into the midline. Take your belly button, drop it down, and take those fingers up to the sky. Take a breath. Exhale, chin to the chest, look at your toes. We've already done this. Hands by your side. This time as we come up, we're gonna bring those legs into a chair. Make sure those shoulders aren't lifted. You gotta relax them out. And then just as light, roll down those arms, hands overhead, take a breath. Exhale, take a look at your toes, hands, and lift yourself up. And then just as lightly, bring it down. Now, if you want to try it with no hands, of course you can. Take a breath. Exhale, tuck your chin, and maybe you can just float up into that chair. And then roll it down. Fingers either to the sky, or maybe you want to take them slightly over, but make sure if the hands come over the head, that lower back doesn't lift up. Nice and long, take a breath. Exhale into that chair. Oh, help yourself up. And then take one hand high. And then switch your arms. Let that breath go. Nice, nice, nice. Bring both fingers reaching to your toes and lower it down in 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Exhale, chin into your chest. Look at those toes. We're going to start with our hands on the floor, and this time, we're going to see if we can lift those legs straight up. We call this teaser. And then roll it down. Hands over the head, take that breath. Exhale, chin into the chest, reach those fingers right to the floor, all the way up. You can stay in chair too, of course. And then roll it down. Okay, and if you want to try it with no hands, inhale at the bottom, exhale all the way up. Oh, there's some serious core. Good job. And then roll it 3, 2, 1. Oh, pull those knees in, feet to the edges of your mat. Give yourself, a big windshield wiper with those knees. I am so proud of you. Great job today. But we're not quite done. We're going to end with teaser. So we're going to do 3 more. You could do chair, you could do straight leg, or you could even skip them if you've had enough. Just 3 of them. We got this. Okay, extend those legs out nice and long. Drop that belly button down. Take your fingers up to the sky. Slowly take the hands over your head. Take a big breath. Exhale, bring yourself up. Find your first teaser, whatever you would like, either straight leg or bent. And then lower it down. Take a breath. Exhale, number 2, all the way up. And lowering it down. Last one, big number 3, all the way up. Lift it up. Hold it, hold it. Good job. Coming down, 3, 2, and 1. Big stretch those hands. Bring those hands down by your side, drop the shoulders, drop the belly button, and take a big breath. Exhale, let it go. And take it again. And exhale out. For the rest of the week, I want you to think about this alignment. Your shoulders are open, your spine is tall. While you're sitting at your phone, your computer, this is our alignment. It's going to make us stand taller, it's going to make us more confident. We're going to feel amazing. Take your gaze up to the ceiling, fingers up to the sky, take a breath. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest and roll it up. Oh, remember these from the very beginning? All the way over straight spine and roll it down, down, down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck your chin all the way up. Reach it forward and really round that spine. Last one, inhale at the bottom. Exhale, tuck your chin, roll it all the way up. Reach for your toes. Lift it up to the sky. Drop one hand. Drop your other hand. And I am so proud of you. Great job. I will see you next week. Have a really good week. Be strong, be safe, be happy. I'll see you next week. Nice job.